SERV Stock, SERV Robotics Inc. on its way to $20. Ever since I called the breakout here above $10, we have been hitting highs after highs after highs. If we can break $17 today, we can see $20. Do not sleep on an uptrend on an AI stock with so much potential, so many partnerships, so much more expansion underway as well. Let's dive deep into the technicals here. If we look at the volume has been picking up, but today we're getting a little less. We'll see how it closes. I believe it's only midday right now, so I believe we will get more volume today compared to yesterday. And as long as this volume continues, as long as the buying pressure is hot, we will see this at 20. If you bought at $10, let me know in the description in the comments below. But keep an eye on this big level coming up. Let me mark that for you guys so you see what I'm seeing. I'm seeing $20. That's a number that's being talked about on Twitter, stock tweets, and I believe we will touch that level if we can break 17 here. If we get a sell-off, don't be surprised. Friday, we did get some selling pressure here, but buyers again continue to step in. We have support underneath us here at around $14, 14 to 14.50. That is our support level short term, because that is where we got rejected at here. We got rejected here, but we actually gapped up above that resistance and we just keep on going. So I would look for, let's look at the MACD here. What is the MACD doing? The MACD, I can't even see it. Can't even see the MACD. It's so hidden. Ever since that MACD crossover back here, it's been gone. Let's look at the 920. We are set for a huge run here. We're above the 200. The only thing is the RSI is absolutely toasty. That's one thing I wanted to touch on. If you're in it and you bought it $10 when I initially called the breakout, I mean, you're sitting happy and pretty here. I don't think there's anything to worry about. If you want to scale out and take half of your gains and then sit on the other half for $20 plus, that wouldn't be a bad idea. But I wouldn't blame you for continuing to hold for $20. The RSI is in the 90s, so that's why I'm saying be careful here, because we could get another sell-off, another big dump from people taking profits, because we know people are going to take profits at some point. Who wouldn't take profits on a stock that just gave you 60% gains in opportunity had you bought in on that breakout down here when I called it in several videos? So just keep in mind that RSI is hot. Anytime we've been at the 90s, it's pulled back. So let's see what happens. If they drop some news, we could see it move further on a catalyst, but without that, I would expect this stock to pull back at some point. I think $20, that being a nice big fat number that people love those big zeros, I would expect it to pull back there. So if you're still in it, be patient and let's see if we get a strong close above 17. If you're not in it, I do not recommend chasing. That's not what we do on this channel. Do not chase. Wait for a dip. Do not chase, because you never know. You could be buying the top here and then it comes all the way back down to $1 as far as we know. Every stock at some point pulls back. Could be GME, which went to 60, came back down to 20 very rapidly as well. Came up as high as 50, came down to 20 again. SoundHound, when Nvidia invested in SoundHound and we became aware of that fact, ran up to $10 and pulled back pretty hard to $3.45. So what I'm saying is, if you're not in it, do not chase. Exercise patience and discipline. Do not FOMO, because more than likely you will be the one holding the bag, while everyone else who bought when I called it at 10 is going to sell it to you and walk away with your money, is really what it comes down to. Let's not pretend otherwise. That people are here for themselves to make money, and if you're the one left holding the bag, boo-hoo, that's on you. That's why you don't chase. At this point, I know some people have been asking me, should I buy? Should I buy? And I'm like, no. Why would you buy when it's this could be the top? You never know where the top might be. But with how hot the RSI is, I wouldn't touch it. And I think that's it for the video, because I don't see any other Let me see if there's SERV Stock. I don't see any PRs here. Yeah, I don't see any relevant PRs today. So this is just moving on hype, which we knew it was going to do because of the investment that was made by Nvidia. But as for earnings date, we do have earnings coming out August 28th. So we still got a whole month ahead of us before earnings. I would, like I said, be very careful, take advantage of the hype, but I wouldn't chase.